Romelu Lukaku showcased his poaching talents at the weekend, and Manchester United may need him again to get through a notoriously difficult trip to Moscow. Manchester United boast a W2D2 record against Cska Moscow from 2 previous European campaigns. Manchester United have met Cska twice in the Champions League group stage before. The first time was in the 2009 staging of the competition, where United beat Cska 10 in Moscow but drew 33 at Old Trafford. 2 years ago they also met in the competition, where a 11 draw in Russia was succeeded by a 10 win for United at home. United reached the quarter-finals of the Champions League in 2009-10 but last time out finished third in the group, with Cska below them in fourth. United already top Group A for this season and are 1.68 favourites to win in Moscow. Manchester United to win is 1.68. Manchester United's 5 away games against Russian opposition in Europe have produced just 5 goals, 3-4-2 against Manchester United are not averse to grinding out a result in Russia. When the Champions League group stage draw was made, there were likely groans from the team at their training base at Carrington of the prospect of flying to Moscow. Mercifully for United, they are not playing Cska in November or December, where the bitter temperatures can impact on the game. Jose Mourinho knows how to keep things tight, and on Saturday United had to battle to a 10 win over Southampton, as they sustained a barrage of attacks late on. That showed the sort of defensive nous that has won Mourinho titles at Porto, Chelsea, Inter Milan and Real Madrid. The boss likes a backbone, and his side will certainly need to prove it during what could be a tight encounter in Russia. Under 1.5 goals is 3.35. Cska striker Vitinho managed only 1 touch inside the Benfica box on match day 1 of the Champions League. It was to convert his penalty. Cska endured a mixed start to their Champions League campaign. They beat Benfica 2-1 in Portugal, but how they did it amazed the critics. They managed just 27% possession against Benfica, yet still came out on top with more shots on target 76, more corners 43 and crucially more goals. It was a fine, disciplined away performance, the like of which can frustrate the neutral viewer who wants both teams to take the game to each other. But Cska were smart and didn't buckle after going a goal down on 50 minutes. They may set up the same away again versus a free-scoring United side, so maybe don't expect Vitinho to get too much of the ball in David De Gea's area. Vitinho to score is 4.10. Belgian forward Romelu Lukaku has scored in all but one of his 10 matches for club and country this season, 12 goals. Romelu Lukaku remains the buy of the summer. His £75 million transfer from Everton looked like a snip, considering Neymar went to PSG for just shy of £200 million and Barcelona breached the £100 million mark bidding for Philippe Coutinho. Lukaku is great to watch when United are in full flow and he's good for a goal almost every game. However, Saturday's win over Southampton showed the real reason why United signed him. Mourinho knows the way to trophies is to grind out results. Last season United drew 15 Premier League games. What they needed was a poacher who can score the vital winner in a game otherwise heading for a 0-0 draw. Lukaku proved to be that man on Saturday, and he could again make the important small difference in Moscow. Romelu Lukaku to score and United to win. 10 on the scorecast is 18.00. Cska have failed to keep a clean sheet in the last 29 Champions League games. They say a long flight to Russia is not great preparation for a Champions League game. But imagine if you're that Russian side that has to fly west for 3 away group games each season. We forget Cska also have to take the hours-long journeys during their European campaigns, and they have struggled over recent seasons to cope. Cska last kept a Champions League clean sheet since November 2011, 29 games, while goalkeeper Igor Akinfeev has conceded in each of his last 40 games excluding qualifiers. United, meanwhile, have scored 25 goals in 9 games this term, an average of 2.7 per outing. It's hard to see how they won't score in Moscow. Manchester United to score in each half is 2.85.